Yeah. Hands in the air, got no thumbs. Tucking up the fold, then the hose come. Whole bottle in this motherfucker fly as a bird on my shit, trying to come up on a foursome. I be Rocky Fresh with no rocks on. Not a killer, but don't push me, left the Glock on. But I got about 20 niggas in here who will leave your head bang, no rocks on. So rock got me leaning, yeah, the nice song. Last thing I need to hear is a fight song. Lil' mama got her eyes on a pig. If she choose it, then you lose it. Young blood, move your nights on. Stay fly than these niggas in the streets. I be ranked way higher than these niggas. Here a OG, they ain't been comply with these niggas. Got the killer with me, and best believe all my ambitions. I got the killer with me, and these niggas ain't talking about nothing. I got the killer with me, and these niggas ain't talking about nothing. I be on the gas, petrol, barking about your hands on me, let's go. I got about 20 niggas in here, down the lead with your bitch, no klepto.
I be on the throttle and the afterburners, no repeat offenders, with some outperformers.
What up? It's your boy Big 8, man. Put It in the Air podcast coming to you live stream. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got a very, very interesting topic today. A topic a lot of y'all might not be tapped into, but for those of you that are you know what I'm saying, in tune with the battle rap community and some of the political things that's going on in the battle rap culture, man, you will know what I'm talking about. You will know the characters, all that type of stuff, man. I want to start out by saying shout out to my guy CB Dub, man. I'll tap in, man. He got the nice beanies, you know what I'm saying, fly jumpsuits, all that good stuff. Also, we got Alley Cat Processing. Shouts out to Alley Cat Processing, showing us all kind of love, you know what I'm saying. Ziggy Smoke Shop and Dispensary. Make sure you tap in with them for all your medical cannabis needs. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with Ziggy's. And last but not least, man, you can't forget chicken wings, man. Shouts out to Chicken Wings Food Truck. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it lit all the time for us. But man, so let's give a little commentary on what we talking about today. So me being a part of the battle rap community in my own way, I ain't been pulling up to events or doing interviews with battle rappers or no kind of shit like that. I haven't been into it that much, but as far as somebody who pays attention, watches the battles, pays attention to the culture, kind of in tune with all the people, the characters of the culture, all of that type of stuff, I'm kind of deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Me and Smurf, we spent a lot of time tapping into the battle rap situation, you know. And one thing I want to say is this: people love to tie street culture with things that have nothing to do with the streets. Music should be separate from street culture. Battle rap should be separate from street culture, even though a lot of it stems from street culture. These things should be separated because you run into these situations to where you do one thing over here, but you don't do what you're supposed to do on this side, so it kind of negates you doing the right thing in either instance. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, so you'll rob Peter to pay Paul, even though Paul shouldn't get paid. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. We finna get into it. I got some video clips from some places. Shouts out to 15 Minutes of Flame. Hip Hop is Real. All of these channels, man, Uncle Rod, they've been doing their thing. They've been a real big part of the culture for a long time, and I think they will always be as long as there is a culture. Shouts out to them fellas, and much respect to what they do. You know what I'm saying? I got a few little video clips I want to show, but before we do that, man, let's get into this motherfucking ritual. Y'all know what we do. Also, man, if you haven't, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe. You know what it is. Support the channel. We're going to keep it coming one way or another. Y'all fuck with us. We fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, stay locked in, show some love, and let's get it in. But we finna jump into this motherfucking ritual straight like that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
and we back with the pink. I forgot what this shit is called. This is called pink something. No, purple, pinky purple something. But shouts out to Ziggy's for the tree. You know what I'm saying? They keep us straight when it comes to the flower, and they always got some gas, man. Shouts out to Ziggy's. 2016 North MacArthur and Southwest 59th and Western. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get all my medical cannabis from, all the time. So shouts out to them. And you can find Alley Cat products at Ziggy's. So tap in with them for sure. And then we also got another dispensary out in Midwest City called Flower Rangers. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Flower Rangers, man, if you out that way. You know what I'm saying? Check them out. It's a new up-and-coming place. They got some good stuff, and the environment is beautiful. I love it. So make sure y'all tap in with Flower Rangers on, I think that's Air Depot. Yeah, I think that's Air Depot. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's time to touch on some of this shit that we talk about today, because people trip me out with the double standard about shit. Like you can't agree with one thing and disagree with something else, and then make it seem like that you justify for not agreeing with this when you deal with that. You know what I'm saying? If these are the rules, then follow the fucking rules. That's just the way I feel about it. I feel like a lot of these dudes who looked at as being stand-up dudes ain't really being stand-up, because they not really following protocol. If you on some street shit and you a battle rapper, if you on some street shit and you into something else, like you need to understand that it's a difference between street politics, street rules, and business. Because if you don't, then you end up following some rules, disregarding some rules, and looking like a jackass in the end, because technically you're not following street protocol. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what these niggas talking about, man. I got a little bit of footage of Rock speaking about the shit. And matter of fact, I'm gonna just let y'all check it out. Go ahead. We finna get into it. Shouts out to 15 minutes of fame, and hip hop is real.
Come on, bro. You know, a lot of people, like, you know, I'm chopping up with them. They're like, the Rock's the homie. You know, we don't know, like, you know what I mean? That, this, that, and the third. And it's like, but one thing Nitty said is, if somebody is a rat, or that has to happen. Somebody gotta expose it. It's just what it is. He said he's not gonna speak on the situation, but if somebody is a rat, he's cool with a nigga exposing that.
Come on now.
He said that's what niggas gotta do.
And I ain't gonna stunt like I'm mad that it had to be me. But it's like, if it was me, that's what made me do it. Like, nah, this fell in my lap for a reason. Clip him with this shit. Because if it was you, he wouldn't let you rock. If Kid Slade found out I was a rat, he would put it out. It would have been out before the battle, nigga. Yeah. I'd have been on Oprah. They'd have put me on Oprah. You heard? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't doubt nothing that he's saying. I think that that's some real shit. When people thought that he had got caught with the transsexual, you know what I'm saying? Like, they tried to put it out there. A lot of people use that angle against him. Battle rap is a vicious world. It's a vicious cycle. You feel what I'm saying? And they will dig up all the personal embarrassing shit they can about you and confront you about it on stage in front of the world, you know? So you see, that was Rum Nitty's opinion about the situation, that Rock is the homeboy, and you know, if this is some real shit, then we need to address this shit as real shit. I don't know like I said, I don't know who all's into the battle rap community, but Adi Boom, Big K did the same thing with Adi Boom, and Adi Boom ain't been booked since. And it's like all the things that he was booked for after that date, they got canceled. And dude ain't got a rap battle bag since. And Adi Boom was one of those up and coming, you know, guys. You know, he had a controversy with Surf about who right for each other and all kind of stuff. But at the same time, he was one of those people that you looked at like, okay, Adi Boom, nice. You know what I'm saying? And this situation with Kid Slade is kind of one of those guys. He was one of my favorite new battle rappers. And still kind of is, because I'm doing some more research on the situation. I ain't really picked sides yet. I'm really just calling out the bias in battle rap when they talk about all this street shit, and then at the same time they accept other shit because they don't want to deal with different types of groups of people. You feel what I'm saying? But let's hear a little bit more about what Tay Rock had to say, the conversation that he was presenting to everybody as far as the realization of why he did what he did. I mean, I don't blame him. If it was Tay Rock, he definitely would have exposed that for Tay Rock. That's real shit.
This is my man calling me right now, Hartford.
Oh yeah, this is boy, the childhood friend.
I don't know how to respond to that shit, bro.
Don't you ain't gotta respond to it. Look, I got family here. Hip hop is real. You feel me? Look, we about to sit, relax, and I'm gonna let you talk this shit. You feel me? Like nah, but let my mans know that you let him know who you is to Kid Slade for real though.
No, listen, that's my childhood friend for real. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That's my childhood friend for real. You feel me? And you could Google this shit, my nigga. You feel me? I'm from Hartford, Connecticut.
And it couldn't have been too much of your
Shout out to my
motherfucking
nigga
friend.
Jake Jerk, idiot jerk. Look at my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Mr. Homewater, you see my friend. You feel me? That's
He
what
advertising
he
and shit.
on the gram and all that. You feel me? Real nigga shit, but that nigga know what it is, nigga. I ain't got to lie.
Hey, it's nothing else that you ain't. Look, he ain't gotta lie. Show him everything with that nigga name on it, nigga.
Look, nigga.
Fuck is we talking about?
Nigga.
He sent all that paperwork.
That nigga, he had
Kid Slade
mad
name on it.
paperwork, bro. Look at that shit.
Now they pull out
I
a little
got
something.
just one packet, bro. Come on, bro. We ain't making this shit up.
Nigga, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Oh my goodness.
Nigga, look. Matter of fact,
I told you, yo, bro, the nigga he ratted on got out 6 years ago. I told you that. All fact. He got home 6 years ago. Like, for real.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. This is real shit, man. Look at this shit, my nigga. I ain't got to lie. You feel me? Look at this shit. Look. That's on brother name, Mark Dawson, nigga. Look, nigga. That's real nigga shit, man.
Still on
Hey, y'all
honor.
niggas want some real shit? And niggas, look at this shit, bro. You feel me?
Just slow down a little bit so bro could get it, because you were on camera with it.
Yeah, his shit was fuzzy this
Look,
whole time.
413, that's a whole
But it
different
cleared it up
case.
right there.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
It cleared it up right there.
Testify before a superior court judge.
Damn.
Like, cut it out, bro.
So you really vetted the information before you was like, because I'm not even gonna do this to Kid Slade
Unless it's real. Like, you get what I'm saying? At first, I thought this was the nigga that was trying to troll me. Really, it was Kid Slade, childhood friend that he ratted on, nigga. How crazy is that? Come on now.
So, and that looks all good. Yes, we did see his name on paperwork. We did physically see his name on paperwork, but what it says he did, we did not get to see. But this is public record, so we can look this shit up. So we'll follow back up on that after I look it up and read the paperwork myself, because the paperwork is thick. Like, I don't know if you ever been in trouble or who all done been in trouble, but like motions of discovery, they could be long like that, like 3 manila envelopes long, depending on the case and what all they got. You feel what I'm saying? So your name being on the paperwork don't necessarily mean that you told. That's just like with my case. My partner's name was on my paperwork, but it wasn't on my paperwork saying I did anything. It was somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So that don't mean that he a rat because he on my paperwork. Nah, he my co-defendant. You see what I'm saying? And like, he didn't implicate me in nothing. So I can't say that. You see what I'm saying? So it can get real particular when it comes to the wording of the paperwork, because just a person's name being on there don't make them a rat. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion. That's my opinion. Because it's a lot of niggas ain't told on shit. You know what I'm saying? Their name is in the paperwork because they was involved in some of the instances in the paperwork. I don't know. Now, this is the part that I really want to touch on, because you got a group of guys kind of huddled up talking about the situation, and they talking about the situation like you respect street codes in battle rap. So let's look at this shit. And then this is where I'm finna conjunct into the other part of what I wanted to talk about. This is just all one side of it. But I had to give you an understanding of the people and the concepts and the stuff that they're talking about, so you could even see where I was going with this if you're not a part of the battle rap community, feel me? But here we go. We're finna run some more footage. And then I'll get to my point. If you ain't hyped the late night vibe, check out late night vibe.
I don't. Right now, I'm at disarray. Me too. I'm at a disarray right now.
Now that's a veteran named T-Rex in the battle rap community. He's been around a long time. A lot of classic battles. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to T-Rex. Then you're gonna see Tay-Rock, of course, who's in the red. The light-skinned fella, I don't know who he is, and then it's another guy, but T-Rex, the one that said I was a Kid Slade fan and now I'm kind of straddling the fence. That's definitely a veteran. Shouts out to T-Rex.
Check your replies.
I was a fan of Slade. I don't. Right now, I'm at disarray. Me too. I'm at a disarray right now.
Thing is this, I've been around this for too long. I'm not picking and choosing. I watch.
Oh, okay.
Hey yo, I watch single-handedly in Adi Boom career. Boom. They don't know what source of income that man had outside of battle rap and didn't care. That man might probably broke behind that big game. I'm not knocking that. Don't be nothing to me. I don't jack no rap. So I'm just making sure battle rap ain't picking and choosing. Adi Boom ain't get another deposit since.
That's a fact.
That was 2019.
I thought he had one battle after that.
No, remember he had the battle when it's like we canceling the battle.
No, he
was booked for like 3 battles. Snatch back, yo, we can't have it on our platform.
I'm gonna say this.
We can't be picking and choosing, bro.
Go Google it. If y'all found out it's true, say I coded 30 today, because everything he said after that don't matter. None of it's valid. Not to niggas like me.
I watch niggas on Twitter just now saying Slade 30. My thing is this. Adi Boom probably had better material than Big K, but it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. When certain shit happen, it's levels to life, especially when you're a street nigga, bro. Once a nigga produce this beat, dog, once a nigga see this black and white, it's nothing to talk about, bro. You can say the best shit in the world.
When I was preparing.
So that's another thing that you got to think about too. Kid Slade and Tay-Rock just battle. And beyond the paperwork thing, everybody's saying that Kid Slade 30'd Tay-Rock. So it's almost like, is this just an angle to cheat Kid Slade out of the win? If he is a rat, does that still make his material not as good as it was for that battle? It's a few ways you can go with this. And you got to think, Tay-Rock is one of the most popular battle rappers in the world. Like he's definitely top 10 of the top 10 most popular battle rappers in the world. You could safely put him in there, possibly top 5, because he battles all the time and he always give you something classic. So with that being said, it's like you got this new up and coming dude, Kid Slade. Kid Slade done been on some pretty. He's building his resume. He was becoming one of them niggas. This was gonna be his breakout battle. You feel what I'm saying? And he actually 30 Tay-Rock by the fan vote and by the fans. But what they trying to say is with the paperwork, him being a snitch, that he should be removed from battle rap. And he should be removed from battle rap because of street nigga codes and the way a street nigga should see it. And that was my fucking problem. It's like y'all talk this street shit and all that, but then you got a openly gay battle rapper in the league. So that ain't accepted by the streets. So is the fact that you don't want to have backlash from the LGBTQ community for saying something about him being a openly gay battle rapper, or is it just a double standard and we need to ignore all this street shit dealing with y'all because y'all is just battle rappers anyway? But I got an Uncle Rob video, man, talking to J2 and some of the moments that he done had and the way people view his the things that he do in the hip hop community. Let's check this shit out. And no knock to J2. J2 nice, but I'm just saying, why is y'all playing the gangster rules on this end, but y'all not on this end? Like, what the fuck?
Crazy shit. And it's battle rap, so when you say something like that, it's like, you know, threw everybody,
threw everybody out.
Loop. So, and then you went viral. You know, you went viral once, and then the second one, you went, did it go viral?
Yeah.
The second one?
Yeah,
that one also went viral? Now, it's fucked up that you're getting a lot of your recognition because of
the viral bar.
Because of the viral moments, but it helps.
Because it makes people actually watch the battles.
Me.
Facts.
No disrespect. Never heard of J2.
Right.
And then I didn't know it was you when you were on the RBE card. Is when somebody brought to my attention, like, oh, that's the guy that said to swallow your kids thing. And I was like, oh, that's him.
The Swallow Your Kids is a gay bar that the gay battle rapper said in a battle that that went viral because people were kind of like surprised that this is some shit that he said. I'm just saying, let's if we're gonna talk about some real shit, let's talk about some real shit now. Quit playing with me. Let's talk about some real shit. So you wanna eliminate the rat, but you keep the homosexual. I'm confused. Y'all picking and choosing now. Y'all picking and choosing. And I'm not saying that battle rap should be against homosexuality or snitching because it's battle rap. It's not meant to dive into your personal street credibility or all that old type of stupid shit. It's really about who got the best skills. Y'all make it about that because that's who y'all try to identify as. But a lot of y'all got some non-street nigga shit going on with yourself any fucking way. So it's a lot of shit in battle rap that completely go. Letting a man call you a bitch is against street code. So what do you mean? Y'all niggas on stage dissing sets and talking about dead mothers and everything, bruh. So I'm just trying to see what the real is. It because who y'all wanted to win got his ass whooped, or is it because this is paperwork where he's actually getting somebody some time versus just being in the paperwork? I don't know, but I know it's a double standard with the J2 situation and the Kid Slade situation. Adi Boom. I didn't really get into the Adi Boom thing. I didn't jump and say snitch, whatever, but it was a general consensus that Adi Boom literally got somebody some time. So I'm not jocking it because I didn't read it. But at the same time, they pretty much flushed him out of battle rap completely. So what we doing? Is the homosexual more accepted than the snitch? Or is it equally the same and y'all just picking and choosing? We need to talk about this. I'm just saying. I think that's some fresh shit to say.
And then right after that, then the Dre Dennis shit.
It was crazy because it all kind of like, I still hadn't like lived off the Lady J shit. And then the Gates of the Garden shit came. So it was like, it was just back to back, you know what I'm saying? Like people think that I was like trying to go viral. Like I've never ever tried to go viral. I just be doing me. Be doing me. Lady J, I knew I had to be disrespectful. She was coming and she told me online like, you're not gonna out disrespectful me. I was like, yes the fuck I am. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, like my thing is if you try to get into that ring with me in that disrespectful arena, you're not gonna out disrespect. Nobody's gonna be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind going nowhere. Now, if we just gonna rap, you know what I'm saying, then let's just rap. You know what I'm saying? We can do that too. But if I feel like if I get the inkling that, you know, that we going there, that I'm about to be a bunch of faggots and all that, if I get the inkling we getting all that, then you could best believe I'm unloading the clip.
Right.
Unload it.
Wow. Hey, and listen, keeping it a buck, J2 can battle. It's just when he get to that creepy shit well, I ain't gonna say my fault. That's disrespectful. When he gets to being creative in a way that I'm not used to, it kind of throws me off with being entertained with his performance. But the dude got some bars, and he done went up against some good people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm not in defense of J2, and I'm not in support of Kid Slade or Adi Boom. That's where I'm at. I'm just like, y'all need to figure out what the fuck scale y'all going by, because y'all mixing the two, and that ain't what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And y'all from all these different boroughs and cities and all this old stuff, and everybody gangsters, but this is present in the community. Like, y'all need to figure this the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucked up when a nigga end up getting a 30, and just because he was in the person case, he's a snitch now. Now, what if we all go through this paperwork thoroughly and we figure out that this man ain't a snitch and you done did that and put him out there like that? What you think, what's the consequences to that? What's the consequences to that? Like, people just be doing shit, and I'm just like, you got to go about shit the right way. You should have just beat the nigga in the battle and then put out the paperwork after the battle. Because now what it looked like is that you're using the paperwork to win the battle. And that's sad when you the veteran star and he's the up-and-comer. It's crazy. It's like you took the underdog and threw rocks at him and he shot you. And you got that war wound, but you still ain't taking the loss because, you know what I'm saying, you still worried about the rocks that got thrown. This nigga beat you in the battle. I didn't listen to it. I didn't hear it. I missed it. I'll be busy. But from what I heard, you got 30, bruh. 3-0. 30. Tay-Rock, it's only one other time you got 30 that I remember, and that was Murder Mook. Oh, and Daylight, my bad. My bad. You got 30 on both, to me. I ain't gonna lie. But I like your shit. I support you. I rock with you. But I just personally think you niggas wrong as hell in this situation. And ain't nobody talking about it. You know, ain't nobody talking about it. So I'm going to talk about it. Fuck it. Get mad. Say something that makes sense, though. That's all I want you to do. I just want you to say something that makes sense. Make that shit make sense for me. And I'm good. I ain't disrespecting nobody. I just don't fucking understand. And that's just keep it 100. But listen, man, shouts out to our sponsors. Shouts out to Ziggy's. Shouts out to Alley Cash. Shouts out to CB Dub, the Newsfeed Killers. And, of course, Chicken Wings Food Truck. I'm going to have some commercials on the channel for y'all coming soon. It's been a lot of work, putting some work in. Next year going to be fun, man. I look forward to having fun with everybody. It's going to be a blast. We got some new things we implementing. And we're gonna turn up next year. Real talk. But like I said, I love y'all. Put it in the air podcast, signing off. It's your boy Big 8. Yeah.
My money cow. My money cow. My money talk, it ain't my fault. Look at my nigga just signing their gloss. I get in the game, ain't nothing gon' ball. Me and my dog, me and my dog. Pop few beans in a purpose set. Now your girlfriend climbing on top of the wall. I'm a young John, I ain't talking about mob. Put that on God, put that on God. But the hair was so far, had to throw the little homie alive. Body shots and head shots for these fuck niggas who think they finna rob me. Now hold your hands up, it's a robbery. I talk was very on, like my first name was Aubrey. Cash money only way is up. Who the hottest, all they say is us. Captain money till I get paper cuts. No scissor hands, but you get faded up. We all on Western, shoot out some Western. Bitch, it's a movie on Western. She swerving the Tesla, calling me yes. Tip that ass up on the dresser.
It's gonna take us for the rest of our life. We don't have to do shit else. What we gonna do?
My money top, my money top.
We can go wherever the hell we wanna go with this shit, girl. I was thinking about buying a small country or something. No, baby, this is wrong. This is right.
My money talk, it ain't my fault. Look at my nigga just signing their gloss. I get in the game, ain't nothing gon' ball. Me and my dog, me and my dog. Pop Pop few beans in a Percocet, now your girlfriend climbing on top of the wall. I'm a young star, I ain't talking about mob. Put that on God, put that on God. My money tall, it ain't my fault. Look at my nigga just signing their gloss. I get in the game, ain't nothing gon' ball. Me and my dog, me and my dog. Pop few beans in a Percocet, now your girlfriend climbing on top of the wall.